Happy New Year, everyone. Here's the weekly weather briefing for January 2nd, 2018 from the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi. The main story for this week will be the cold weather. Temperatures will moderate by late weekend ahead of another cold front that could bring some rain to the region late weekend into early next week. Thankfully, even though the cold continues this week, winds will diminish, which should keep wind chills not quite as low as we've seen over the last couple of mornings. Hard freeze conditions will continue through at least Wednesday morning as overnight lows remain in the teens and afternoon highs don't rise above freezing, or will rise above freezing for a very short period of time. Again, the more significant threat for this will be in the Delta, and the lesser threat will be in the Pine Belt and parts of eastern Mississippi. Prolonged exposure to these cold temperatures can lead to hypothermia, so please use caution if outside for any period of time. Winds will diminish through the remainder of the week, which again will keep wind chills from dropping so low. Temperatures today will remain cold with highs not reaching freezing for most of the northern locations. Locations south of I-20 should probably get above freezing at least for a little while this afternoon. Another cold night is in store for the region tonight as lows drop into the lower teens to lower 20s. Some wind may be present, especially in the Delta, and wind chills could be around 10 degrees or so, but again, not quite as cold as we have seen the last several days. Another reinforcing cold front will move through the region on Thursday. This will help keep our cold air mass in place, and some highs across the Highway 82 corridor may not reach above freezing yet again. Conditions will moderate by the end of the weekend into early next week ahead of another cold front. This front will bring some rain to the region by late Sunday through Monday. So taking a look at the weekly forecast for the Jackson area, again, cold conditions will continue through the week with highs in the lower to mid-30s and overnight lows remaining in the teens or lower 20s heading toward the weekend. Some relief from these cold conditions will occur through the weekend as highs will warm into the 40s and then into the upper 50s and lower 60s by late weekend ahead of that next cold front. You can see the rain chances return to the forecast for Sunday into Monday. And taking a look at the weekly forecast for a couple of locations across the Delta and the Pine Belt, cold conditions again will continue with highs in the Delta only reaching the upper 20s into the lower 30s. Overnight lows will bottom out in the teens through the week, and the Pine Belt conditions will be cold, but not as cold as we've seen in other parts of the state. Highs will be in the 40s mostly, with overnight lows in the upper teens or lower 20s. And again, those warmer conditions will occur by the end of the weekend as the rain moves into the region. With that rain for late weekend into early next week, at this time it looks like about an inch to maybe an inch and a half could come to the region. Thank you for viewing this briefing. If you have any questions or concerns, please give us a call or send us a message on Facebook or Twitter. Again, Happy New Year, everyone.